Alexander the Great are one of history's most victorious emperors. Please view my video till the end where I will reveal the most shocking fact about this ancient military genius. He was the son of King Philip II, the King of Macedonia. After Philip II was assassinated, he becomes the youngest king when he was only 18 years old. Alexander is best depicted by statues and coins, although neither adequately depicts his distinctive colored eyes. 6 in 1,000 people have heterochromia iridum or iridus. Alexander had full heterochromia, when one iris is a different color. Famous Greek historian Arian wrote, quote, British historian Peter Green reported that one of his eyes was blue and the other brown after reviewing various historical writings. Also notable was Alexander's royal horse. A famous commander needs a noble horse to fight on. Plutarch says Alexander won the horse at 12 by wagering with his father Philip, who would buy it if he could tame it. Bucephalus was a powerful, temperful horse. Bucephalus fought alongside Alexander in various engagements before dying in the Battle of Hydaspes in June 326 BC. In his conquest, he created or renamed up to 70 cities. The most famous Alexandria was founded around 331 BC at the Nile's mouth. Formerly home to Cleopatra and the Great Library, it is Egypt's second largest metropolis. Whether you study classical history or not, most people know Aristotle. Some consider Aristotle the first scientist and a great philosopher. He tutored Alexander for 3 years. Alexander carried an annotated Iliad from the philosopher on his campaigns. Alexander the Great captured Sogdian Rock in 327 BC, among other feats. He saw Roxanne, the daughter of a Bactrian nobleman, while assessing the captives. Alexander married Roxanne in a traditional ceremony and had a son against objections from his generals and friends. He may have plotted to assassinate his father. Philip's marriage to Cleopatra Eurydice jeopardized Alexander's kingdom. Philip's bodyguards mysteriously killed him during a wedding feast in 336 BC. Alexander conquered Asia to the Oxus and Indus River in India. Alexander fought the great Persian king Darius III in 3 legendary wars and aggressively refused ceasefire offers in his brazen letters. The Persian Empire fell in the third and final war. He conquered Persepolis, the center of the Persia culture, in 330 BC. To keep the Persians' loyalty to him, he began to wear the striped tunic, girdle and diadem of a Persian royalty. He also held a mass wedding in Susa, in which he forced 92 leading Macedonians to marry Persian wives. Alexander's phalanx formation helped the Macedonian army defeat the Persians in the Battle of Gaugamela, also known as the Battle of Arbela, despite being outnumbered. This configuration was hard to break into because warriors were tightly packed with shields and spears. At 22, he conquered the Persian Empire in 3 key engagements, destroying them within 3 years. Alexander invaded India and defeated King Porus in 326 BC. He built a half-mile causeway to access Tyre's shore base and conquered it. He created a vast empire stretching from Macedonia to Egypt and from Greece to parts of India. Unfortunately, he died abruptly in June 323 BC. Some sources say he had a fever after drinking so much that he couldn't speak. Natural causes like typhoid fever or malaria have been mentioned, but we may never know. Sadly, he died at a young age of 32. Now let me reveal to you the shocking facts of this great general. Did you know what his last death wish was? He requested that both his hands should hang out of his coffin. Secondly, he is the only ancient general who never lost a battle in 16 years leading the Macedonian army. Please like and subscribe to be the first to get notification of my next video.